Good morning. Good morning. Oh my god, I'm carrying 200 something pounds. Oh, whoa, whoa. Alright. Nope. 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 If it's not at least 20, I don't care. Okay. You? Nope. Request list. Bronson maintains a record of strange special equipment requests beyond the normal firearms, ammunition, and medicine that the ironclads burn through at an alarming rate. Most of his list is crossed out, but a few items haven't yet been fulfilled. Zora, Force Melt Bright Gel. Graham, Dissident Hunter number 17. Huxley, Anti-Cleo's Rapigon. Huxley, any book on terminal repair. Carl, Primal Glue Adhesive.
Welcome to the Emporium. I'm Bronson.
I'm Ruby. You run a store out here.
It ain't really a store. Think of me more like a quartermaster, and a chef, and a handyman, and whatever else we need.
That's a lot. Quartermaster for the Ironclad.
We gotta eat. Eating means hunting, and hunting means armaments. We used to let people take what they will, but then some idiot shot some other idiot over cards. So Zora set up a system. You fuck up, you don't get to buy gear. You play nice, you do.
Anything you need help with?
Yeah, plenty. If you're the type to fix a thing or two, I've got a couple reports I need to follow up on. The pipes up on Milton's house burst. Someone needs to shut them off. Then there are the cables outside the bar. A sprat chewed through them, and now they're spitting lightning. Then there's the old guardhouse, outside town on the way to the old Bayside Terrace. Someone needs to reset the comms breaker there.
Simple enough. I'll let you know when they're done.
I ought to tell you. Most of these systems are routed through one of our terminals. You might be able to handle some of them remotely if you know your way around a computer. We sent Milton out to check on the comms tower a while ago. Ain't heard back. I'd wager he got 8.
Where's this terminal?
Up the hill. It's right on the cliff's edge.
Okay, thanks.
What are you buying?
Let's see. Ah, it's not a Mark II. Sad. Not bad. Those are not worth being locked behind anything. Cysty pig tumors? Ew. But that is a very curious way of having an infinite supply of food, huh? $33, $53. Ultimate Bolter. Man, why is it so low level? I'll take the plasma too. Okay. Well, this is not for me. Parvati? 55. Well, it's already better. 62, 62. Perfect. Nyoka. 51. 51. Good. This is brand new though, so use that instead. I need to mod this.
Not so fast! What do you think you're doing? All right, get out of here.
Okay. I'm sorry. Never mind.
Not a peep from me.
Hey, I saw that.
Oh.
What do you think you're doing?
All I'm saying is it ain't worth it. It's gonna taste like sulfur all the same.
Nuh-uh. Taro's got that sweet. It ain't right. How many good folk we gonna lose to our missions?
You'll get sick. Then all that sweetness takes the air anyhow.
Can't wait until I play
Don't mean we ought to be
my
following
playthrough
her.
of I'm gonna kill everyone.
You'd rather
Playthrough.
sit on your thumb?
Wouldn't that be a great playthrough? Close the door.
Heading back.
Okay, can't take anything here.
I don't have time for this.
I don't have time for this.
A manta queen.
Yeah. We felled it, mind. But we lost 2 runners and 5 gun hands.
Zora.
A total failure,
Ram.
then. So much for the ruins.
And hell only knows where the Van Oys are. They never showed.
I'm sure they're... let's talk later. It seems we have company.
What? Sorry. Long day.
A stranger comes to our home. If you're looking for a path to walk, you've found one. If you're looking for a teacher, I am one. Welcome to the Iconoclasts.
Oh, Iconoclast. This is Amber Heights? Actually, I'm told you're out pamphlets. That's a shame.
Ah, yes. And the first step to accepting the truths of philosophism is to open your heart
Such
to
a
its
shame.
wisdom. I've found the written word to be quite effective in helping people do that. But alas, the eternal truth hasn't been generous with the paper and ink. Now, why have you come?
Tell me about the Ironclass.
The Iconoclasts are free
Or
folk.
Iconoclast.
We live under our rules, motivated by our own beliefs, all petals on the same flower of enlightenment. Meanwhile, the board strangles the will of
I
its
hate
workers.
the sideburns.
It is the penultimate exercise
I wanna
of
take
a
a razor
poisoned
and just-
society where people are enslaved by a corporate ladder. We seek to replace their way of life with ours. Philosophism is the key to unlocking their shackles.
But it'd be dangerous to let anarchy run rampant.
This is not anarchy. Society requires structure, Captain. It is just that the board's structure is killing the colony. Ours will not. All right.
I've heard people mention a Amber Heights massacre. What happened?
I'm sorry. As long as it's been, I'd still rather not speak of it. That was a painful day for us all.
Sore topic, huh?
It's fine. Perhaps someday I'll be strong enough to recall that tragedy, but today is not that day.
I want to know more about your teachings.
Awakening is available to all whose minds are ready to accept it. What would you like to know?
Do you believe in a creator?
Not in the sense of a single entity, fashioning the universe as a whittler fashions a flute. The universe came into being over time, organically, naturally, and without purpose. In that sense, I suppose you could say that, in the interest of finding its purpose, the universe itself created all living things.
Like when I get lost, so I draw myself a map.
No offense, but I ain't following any map you draw.
You are uncannily observant.
What do you mean by an awakening?
The point of no return.
Oh God.
When your mind fully opens to the
My
eternal
voice is still
truth.
waking up.
Every philosophist experiences it along the path to enlightenment. For many, it is the first brush with the cold of death, when they realize that all of their lives have boiled down into the single truth of that moment. Mine was witnessing my friend and colleague transform into the very evil we sought to combat. Now he runs MSI just like the overlords before him.
Do you need to be asleep to have an awakening?
You know, you aren't the first to make that joke.
I hear the word eternal thrown around a lot. What is it?
Ah, the eternal. We are all part of the consciousness of the cosmos. Each of us plays a tiny role in the universe's continual journey toward understanding itself. You and I, and the rats and the mantis swarms. Divinity is in us all, and the eternal is that divinity.
Let's see. Even was. But I don't believe in any of this. How can I be divine?
Everyone, regardless of ability to believe, is another facet of the universe contemplating its own existence. All
Never
right.
mind. Never mind.
Why have you come? All right. Why have you come?
I'm just looking for ways to help the people here. Anything need doing?
A great many things, in fact.
We could always use a hand rounding up supplies.
Or... Now here's an idea. There's an old printing press I've been trying to get up and running.
Done. Wouldn't supplies help more?
Yes.
We will make do, as we always have. Spreading the word of our movement is of paramount importance. Will you aid us in our cause?
Sure.
Wonderful. I requisitioned replacement rollers for it some time ago. Huxley should have delivered them yesterday. Speaking of which, where is Huxley?
You bought rollers? You haven't even cleared the wraps out yet. What are you doing wasting bits on... Forget it. Huxley's still recovering. She won't be up for a run for a while yet.
It seems we're out a runner. If you intend to help our cause, I'll ask you to meet our MSI supplier in her stead.
Huxley, the running from the northern ruins? I help her get out of there.
So you're her mysterious savior. She sings your praises.
That girl and her songs, so eager to learn, so bright-eyed, so tone-deaf.
MSI supplies you?
One of our sympathizers. A woman named Carlotta periodically buys goods on our behalf from Stellar Bay's store. Stellar Bay has caught on, but they remain friendly, though the goods now come at a considerable markup.
Where's the supplier?
She meets us in the ruins of Bayside Terrace. From our compound, follow the road north.
Alright.
Wonderful. While you're at it, I wonder if Carlotta still has those high-capacity cartridges? Grab a few, will you? There should be some funds left over from the last shipment. We can use them to copy and modify radio serials. Yes, not just magazines, but their precious dramas.
Unbelievable. I hope I don't have to tell you this, but if there is extra money, would you mind buying, I don't know, food and medicine? Graham, if you need me, I'll be in triage. Nice day, huh?
Ah, Nyoka. My people miss your hunts.
She didn't even respond. She's like, fuck this guy. The board vastly overestimates their authority and grasps on power. Without the Earth Directorate military might backing them up, they would not be able to maintain their life-draining grip on the colony's throat. They spread lies and misinformation to confuse and oppress the masses. Perhaps that's one of the reasons they have not allowed any colony ship since the Hope's disappearance. They've had 70 years to condition their good little workers to follow the directives unquestioningly. Their lies became more and more transparent as the years passed and will soon be obvious to even the most deluded colonists to see. A man from Byzantium told us of an acquaintance who had been arrested for carrying philosophers' texts, not teachings, not evangelizing, just carrying. They oppress any truth that threatened their corrupt structure. Is this what we want? Do we want to live in a society where we can be sent to Tartarus for our beliefs? No. Their workers' minds are poisoned, their will shackled, their dream hamstrung. This can stand no longer. We must tear this entire regime down. I hope to someday publish a greater work in which I can more excessively lay out what is so clear to me, that our society obsession with corporate-run life has stifled and crippled humanity's ability to grow. That's true. At last, for now, I can only collect my scattered thoughts into this barely functional machine. In my younger and more vulnerable days, I brought into attraction of the corporate ladder, a measured, quantifiable way with which to judge oneself against one's peers. It provides motivation, meaning. Yet my spirit longed for more than just a paycheck. I yearned to reach out and connect with my fellow man. It sought a connection. It sought kin. It sought a familial unit. The corporation claim they are that familial unit, but they treat us like pets. We beg for scraps at the table, and if they are so kind as to drop one, we praise the ground they tread on, while they usher us into kennels called homes. We attach ourselves to contractually obligated familial units, strangers to whom we share no more connection than the employers seeking to empower themselves by our unions. We bear children out of obligation to executives who demand a constant workforce. We slave away in vain that someday we too will be like those executives. Until the day we die, and our process burned and filed away as another tick on the human resource paperwork. We have built ourselves into a cold, unthinking, efficient machine, and in doing so have abandoned all warmth humanity was capable of. I wept for us all. Good speech. I often recall my former friend who once sought to dismantle the corporation, as I still do. When he took ownership of our corporation, I held him in such contempt. I called him a coward, a betrayer. He was becoming the very thing we hated. Now, I'm not so sure. Recently, I come to accept that his heart was more close than mine. I cannot expect every man to be able to open himself to the eternal truth as I have. Some or more are just not capable. And so it is tragic. It is a tragic that he is weaker than I had hoped. That he cannot fight for a cause. I can empathize with tragedy. Should the day come when the metal of our spirit clash against one another, that empathy will shield me from guilt. Like the board now stand across our path, arms crossed, stubbornly resistant to the eternal truth. Like the board, he spreads, nay, celebrates the poison that cripples our society. Like the board, his stubbornness will only blind him to his inevitable fall. Tragic. For someone who is committed to the Ironclad's way, I fear that Zora is slipping off the true path. More and more often, I hear her attachment to the materialism of our oppressors sways her decision, more than the search for the guiding truth that will save us. She often tells me that our people are hungry. I agree. Their spirit longs for fulfillment, a much more powerful power than any gang of this empty. Okay, this guy's in. He was going the right direction. Now he's slowly slipping into believing and being faithful to being zealous. And that's where things go bad. Of all the things to motivate a person, I'm finding freedom has been the most powerful. Many of them still remembers being slave to the corporate structure, recalling those painful memories light their fire anew. A man from Fallbrook stopped through on his way to Stellar Bay. After thumbing through our pamphlet, he asked me how we can survive without money. I found an appropriate metaphor in gas masks. When clearing a manti swarm nest, we wear masks to ward off poisonous fumes. Even after the nest is cleared, the fumes may remain for some time. Thus, we wear the mask until we are safe to breathe. Until the very last dregs of our poisonous corporation society are gone, the attachment to bits will remain. Though their use is uncomfortable, and though they stifle our spirit, just as the masks are ill-fitting and limit our vision, we must persist with them until we can cast them aside. As our numbers grow, I find that more and more of our population turn to the written word of my pamphlets. I am happy to continue making them, but I must find a more efficient way to print and distribute this reading material. I wonder if that old printing press might be convinced to run once more. Wouldn't that be something? To return to my duties as editor and in a publication, only this time of my own control, and not stifled by the rule and regulation of style guides and grammar books. Nobody will tell me where to put a comma. I'll put them where they belong. Jesus Christ, my voice is just dying on me. As decreed by the eternal truth. It's not dying, it's just that it's not waking up. It's taking a while. Oh my god, there's so much to read here. It's insane. When I realize the truth of philosophism, I immediately wonder how I can be the first to recognize the poisonous spiral that has shaped our society. Then one day, I was talking to, of all people, Huxley. She once lamented that she liked nothing more than a pet candid. I confess to know very little about animals' behavior, as I am much more concerned with the animal that is mankind, but I stressed that I didn't think such a thing was possible. She let it go, but some weeks later, Zora reported the strangest thing. Stories of a marauder with a candid follower. I don't know if it had been sighted here or on Terra 2, but I immediately thought of Huxley and her recklessness, wild imagination. I wonder if she had told other people, and if word had spread of the possibility until it wriggled its way into the mind of Marauder somewhere. Ideas are insidious. If even a marauder, mindless husk that it is, can be convinced of an idea, there must be hope for workers of this colony, poisoned as they are against the eternal truth. If we can shout so loudly that the truth inches its way into the collective consciousness, I am confident it will spread to the rest of the cosmos. It is very difficult to face the eternal truth, that everything happens for a reason, that life and everything in it is the will of the cosmic conscience, can be a terrifying one. There is an urge among us all to control the parameters of one life. This urge is so powerful that it suppresses the eternal truth. Simply by existing, mankind has not shed the weight of its own shackles, and so I find that spreading philosophism is unnecessarily difficult. But the universe cannot suppress it forever. Biology changes, creatures adapt and evolve. We overcome our urges for the better of our species. Someday, our minds will be born more open to this idea. Until then, I must not abandon hope.
Hey, I saw that.
What? How?
What do you think you're doing?
Go away.
I still ain't sure about this, but go on.
Here they come!
Alright, I was gonna kill them anyway.
Score, Cap! That's the last of them.
Well, actually, no, I failed that quest. Let's reload. I don't want to fail quests. That's bad.
Keeping quiet,
Not
Cap.
so fast. What do you think you're doing?
Suppose I can look the other way. This time.
The only reason why I won't do that is because I still need to do a quest for him. Once I've done that quest, though, fair game.
Jawbone's connected to the neck bone. The neck bone's connected to the.
Okay.
Sorry about earlier. Graham and I don't always see eye to eye.
He's in there.
Besides, we just got our asses kicked in the ruins. Not a great time to yammer on about his printing press.
It does seem wasteful to buy press parts rather than food.
Hey, you got some decency in you. Careful. That's rare around these parts. and folks are liable to try and take advantage of it.
You run the triage clinic here?
Yeah, name's Zora. I've been patching up the iconoclast since day one. Whenever Graham's lack of foresight gets someone hurt, I get them back on their feet. If I can.
Do people around here often get injured?
You joking? It's Monarch. Can't set foot outside without being attacked by a beast or a marauder.
Do you always talk to your leader? Actually, what happened in the ruins?
A Mantiqueen showed up out of nowhere, and I guess the gunfire attracted Raptidons. It was a damn bloodbath.
You found a queen that far north? Wish I'd been there.
You and me both, Nyoka. We could have used the help. Listen, unless this is urgent, I need to oversee the wounded.
Talking to me is always urgent.
Captain's a lot sometimes. Sorry.
Huh. Men dying, talking to a stranger. Men dying, talking to a stranger. Yeah. Stop by later, Miss Urgency, when I don't have my hands full. Gonna need to buy myself an entire Rizzo plant after all this. Hey.
Did I miss a quest because of that?
Nice day, huh? For Monarch, anyway.
Fine. I probably missed a quest because of that. What? I'm playing as a self-important, righteous man. I gotta be...
I ought to mention, the iconoclasts are loyal folk. Treat them right, they'll do the same. Turn on them, they'll open fire without a second thought.
Everybody here looks wore out. Is it just me? I wish I could do that.
You probably can.
Ah, hello. Good to see you again.
Hi. How you holding up? Actually, you made it back.
Damn right. Ain't nothing in the wilderness can stop me. Except being locked up.
How you holding up?
Well, on the way back, I twisted something in my leg, foot area. Where does my foot end and my leg begin? Wherever that is, it hurts. So, no runs for me for a little while. Time to kick back and relax.
How you hurt your leg?
I did a dumb thing. I was trying to get away from a terror ray. Usually, you can just get a ways from their nest and they'll stop following you. But this one was really persistent. Chased me for, I don't know, forever. Scratched me up back good. I barely got away. Then I tripped over a void damn rock. A rock! Not even a slippery one.
How long will you be out of commission?
Till it stops hurting, I guess. Zora says I'll be fine in a month or so.
Without kicking, I assume.
Huh? Why?
Your leg?
Oh, ha! You're funny.
See you around, Huxley.
Ah, hello. Good to see you again.
I found your terminal. Fix it up for you.
What? Oh, in Milton's place? Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Me and my diary have got some catching up to do.
Trash cube.
Yeah, look at him. He just keeps making fucking weird, Carl.
I don't think he can hear you. He's in the zone.
The trash cube zone.
You gotta admit, they're convenient. Fit together real nice.
Trash.
Never seen you before.
You're sure about that? You're so drunk you're barely sitting up straight.
I may not remember today tomorrow, but I damn well remember yesterday now. Wait, I mean... Nah, that's what I meant. Nothing on this moon for nobody. There's a lot of heartbreak.
Heartbreak? What happened to you?
A great many things. I'll tell you what. You want to listen to an old man ramble? There might be a job in it for you. I used to run with a squad of mercenaries here. Good folk. Fella named Lamont introduced me. Thing is, I ain't seen them in an age. Stands to reason they got themselves ate.
If they got killed, they must have not been terribly talented.
Better folk than you and me. It don't take much of a slip to end up in a sulfur pool or a wrapped stomach. We split ways around the time this twice-fucked moon got abandoned. Thing is, I got myself some fond memories. We had some keepsakes of ours we kept in a lockbox, and I've been thinking about seeing it found.
Can't you find them yourself?
Getting on in years, kid. Eggs ain't working like they used to. Sulfur burns a little too long in the lungs. This joint's looking like my last home.
What if they are still alive?
I'll be glad for it, but I ain't stupid. This planet tends to get people killed. I just want some closure.
You want mementos? What, photographs or...
Thereabouts?
Alright, one lockbox coming right up.
Appreciate it, kid. I'll mark an outpost on your map. You spend a lot of time out there. Might be a good place to start. Here's a key for the door.
$53. Plasma 2.0. No helmet. Pavati, not Pavati. 57. Good. Recipe list. Reptile brain. Clean and boil brain, let dry, preferably under a spore tree. Season with sugar, AC, nutmeg, and paprika. Paprika, not paprika. Paprika. Boil and filter a ladle of taro blood. Soak brain overnight. Cook 10 to 15 minutes on a low fire. That doesn't sound bad, actually. Probably has some really nice earthy flavors. And the brain of any creature is usually really creamy and delicious. Hi. So there's not have been many security joints or areas that I need to use the ID on. Feels like the ID is really wasted. Okay. Location and region. Let's go with Radio Free Monarch. Where is that? Down there. How about Little Memento? Down there. So Radio Free is right there. That's right there. Family Matters. Oh, somewhere around here. I was inside this building. How did I get in here? Oh my god, there's a door. I'm blind. Erase. Okay, so I need mind. I need mind and body. There's body. I need mind. There's mind. Okay. What? What? Oh. There you go. What? My hacking skill should be caffeine drink. Body, mind. Yeah, I have one body, one mind. Oh, I need personality. give me back one of those things. What on earth? It should be... God. I fucking hate this. Fine. Fine. We'll do this instead. These two. Because I need his hacking.
Damned philosophists.
The folks.
I knew he would say something. Oh. So let's get the HP.
In Amber Heights, always manage to find a bottle or two of the good stuff. Keen scavengers, I tell you.
Damn philosophism. So, intimidate, hack, and science. Oh. Lie, sneak, and medical. Intimidate. Damn. Nice. Hack and science. My engineering is low now. Lockpick is low now.
Looks like I'm not the only new face around here. What do I call you, stranger?
I'm Captain Hawthorne.
You here to join the Iconoclasts? Help us free this world?
Free from what?
Why, from the yoke of corporate tyranny. It's what all us Iconoclasts strive for, with Graham at the helm. We want unfettered freedom, not the lies that MSI tries to sell in Stellar Bay. True escape from all rules and constraints. You want to know more? Listen to Graham's broadcasts. He's been talking up a storm, working to elevate the minds of all the corporate drones in this colony, getting them to rise up.
You're describing pure anarchy. Rules are needed for people to coexist.
See, that's what the corps want you to think. If you think rules are needed, they can force any and all they want down your throat, and you'll just swallow it. You need to talk to Graham. He'll help you find the truth amongst the lies that are living in your brain.
You're a new face too, huh?
Yeah, to Amber Heights anyway. Only got here a few weeks ago. Was living in Stellar Bay before then. But I can't tell you how great it is to finally be free of them walls.
Aren't the walls up to keep everyone safe?
Screw safe. I've had enough of playing it safe to last me a dozen lifetimes. A body's not meant to live such a guarded life. Everybody needs a little danger and excitement, something to live for. That's what you get outside the walls. And if you're lucky, you find a cause worth bleeding for.
Oh yeah, this guy's gonna bleed out here all right.
If I do, it'll have been my choice, damn it. The iconoclast taught me that it's okay to be free to make mistakes.
But mistakes can get you killed. That's a pretty strong reaction to the topic of safety.
Sorry about that. It stems from some, family trauma. I don't want to talk about that, though.
Tucker, you're Agnes boy from Stellar Bay?
I am not a little boy. Haven't been one for decades, no matter what my mama wishes. I take it she's still looking for me? Had hoped she'd accept my decision.
She made it seem like you were in danger. Asked me to rescue you.
According to her, stepping foot outside of the house in broad daylight is too dangerous. My entire life, she crammed a fear of danger down my throat. Don't go play with friends. Mantisaurs will tear your arms off. Don't leave the city. Raptidons will spit acid on your face. Marauders can violate you. You'd fall in a sulfur pool. I stuck around way too long, ruled by her fears. I'm 42 years old, but she still sees me as a little boy in need of her protection. I won't stand for it, I tell you.
I have to do the intimidation one. I have to. I'm getting that reward. It's either you go back, or I'm gonna beat the shit out of her.
What in the nebula is wrong with you? She's an old woman. You'd threaten my flesh and blood just to get me to do what you want?
Shrug.
You're real sick. Sure, she drives me crazy, but she doesn't deserve anyone getting violent with her. Look, I'll go back, all right? Just don't hurt her.
Done, done, done. A little memento. Okay, that's a bit far. Family Matters. That's back in Stella Bay now, right? Yep. Commuter. Oh, there's a person here, Vicar Max. Nyoka. Shall we go and see what there? Oh, it's Niles.
Excuse me, but this area's off limits. We got a leaky generator. It ain't safe. That's my nice way of telling you to sod off.
What's going on here?
We're fixing a leaky generator. What's it to you?
What's wrong with it?
What are you, a safety inspector? It's busted, pumping out gas. It ain't safe.
You're just standing around this fence, though. Shouldn't you be fixing it?
Oh, whoops. I'll get right on that, boss. Hope this ain't in my performance review.
Oh, it will. I need to get inside.
And I'm just gonna let you walk on in? Why's that now?
I'm gonna shoot you if you don't. Oh. You're here for Colada. I get it. I'll offer. You get paid. We all go home. It's a win-win.
Hell, I ain't gonna pass up free bits. Make it painful. We're going.
Oh, they all left. What a bunch of idiots. Did we just kill them all? Oh my god. I'll get experience for it though. Okay. The last guy isn't here anymore. Unfortunate. I wanted to kill him.
It's too quiet. What are you up to out there? Hello?
Do you have a moment to talk about your salvation through the order of scientific inquiry?
You can't be serious. Who are you anyway?
Just a friendly neighborhood iconoclast.
Oh, finally! Tell Graham that this is the last run I'm doing. Sanjar's declared a stop sale to you lot, but even if he hadn't, I'm not risking my neck anymore.
I don't know how you got those goons to leave, but thank you. Graham ordered rollers and whatsits, right? For a printing press? Here, take them. Like I said, this is my last run.
Where would they get the supplies now?
Law help them. I don't know. Maybe Sublight can lend a hand. I should go. Look, Graham's got a bit or two left in his account. I can send one last dropout before I wash my hands of this. What do you want delivered?
Food and medicine.
I always took that woman for the sensible type. Good on her. I'll send some along. Give them all my regards. And good luck out there. Don't go getting eaten. Go on. I need to get moving.
She's gonna lean against that. Yes. Any more? Any more? Any more? Any more? Okay. We good. As much as I love Vicar Max, it's not gonna work. Okay. Mine attribute. Corrosion. Buy that. They're both right. Okay. Back to Amber Heights.
No one saw me trip over that, right?